We don't want to
I'm trying to play the game, and he's not right.
They see that happen. It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus,
you're playing with the dumbass Broncos. Suck ass with the fucking play. He's about to run it.
Lock now on first down.
Stop.
And he will
I'm
lose
stopping
yards
Lynch. That's who you have. That's only who you have.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Let's go, deep tight.
Dog shit.
Let's go, deep tight.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that
You're
they
fucking
discussed
gay.
all
You're fucking
week
gay,
in
William.
practice, getting ready for
He
this.
is
The
fucking
big
say,
shot
hey,
right
baby,
out
to
of the
me.
gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll try the draw. Lindsey.
Oh, God.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also
He knows
lead
how
to
to do
fourth
it.
down.
He actually knows how to play.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's
$10.
intercepted. Picked
How much
off
am I
here by
betting?
Jimmy Smith. And
betting-
they take
I'm betting
possession
$10.
2 yards away
Why
from
would you go for-
midfield
why would you try
at
to
the
do that?
48-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15.
Don't leave that left
just
side
a
wide
yard
open,
or
kid.
two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I don't care if he tripped up.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the
I'm not
next
letting you-
level.
I'm not
because
letting
the
your
big
brother
fella,
score.
He just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Rolling to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Yeah, my screen's making me lag.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
Kick the ball,
He's
kid.
going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. And look at this, another fake. And he's not able to get away.
Cameron is more
He
accurate than
stopped
you.
well short of a 1st down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Yeah,
It's picked
baby.
up by the Broncos. And they take possession
Still,
of the
is he
football
scoring?
and have it at
William,
the
you should not be cheering him
36-yard
for he hasn't
line.
scored yet.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll find Lindsey here.
Stop him,
and this
man.
effort
Stop
won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understand.
And they're going to try this again. It's another.
What's happening, Cameron?
He will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
Big dub.
Thought we had 14 good. Mark Ingram, 32 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball.
I'm giving you a chance to get a touchdown.
I think you
still can't take advantage of me
juice
going
them up
on
because I haven't been offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
They'll run.
Stop
It's
running
Lindsey.
the fucking ball.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
You wouldn't
but
want to play him.
Swallowed up
All he
because
does is run the ball.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a
going into
2nd
triple
down
cover.
throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but now it'll be 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Now throwing on 3rd down.
You stop
there,
throwing
but
into
he
triple
cannot
coverage,
connect.
kid.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was And look at this. Another fake. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little.
Ready up, kid.
Resume it.
Trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check.
Now it's Jackson out to his left. And an alley to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens
I'm going to blow him up at board.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards
This dude's not
deep.
a challenge.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try it.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
First score.
All the way home
That
for
means it.
Broncos score.
First score. Off a run.
Philip Lindsay.
What's the score?
85
Hey,
yards.
William, tell your brother stop talking. What's the score? Look at the scoreboard.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward.
I can't start the choke.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick
His
up,
fumbled the ball
to either
for
take
Lamar.
the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you
Who got
can,
ball
and
first?
that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's
William,
Lindsay.
tell him stop running.
Get that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. And this one is right down Broadway.
21-10.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season.
William, you were telling him everything I do, I can hear
The
you.
second sentence of the coach's
Do I
address.
care?
Those are so many drills.
Tell him
focus
everything.
on
He's
that.
not going to be able
All
to
the
stop
time,
it.
and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And an alley to run. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this,
Why am I running so slow?
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
My
this
quarterback
is
was
the
just running
quarterback.
slow.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Buying time to his left. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Shit!
It's Chris Harris with a pick.
That should have been.
And a big turnover.
That should have been thrown.
Guys will get the
I shouldn't even do that.
CD with that incompletion.
Not the
Let's
score.
talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But
Stop pushing
you look
fucking
ahead to the
up,
playoffs
dude.
getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main
I'm talking about my freaking
competitor
players.
for
He
that
keeps on
Lamar
pushing
Hunt
them
trophy?
all into a first
Tradition
one.
and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is
All he has to do is
the prime
running.
contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Freeman.
Get him!
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do it much better.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. But they're going to wrap
Stop,
him up as he'll go
Cameron.
down well short of
Stop.
a first. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 30 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Josh Bynes. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
You want to keep on running, kid.
Up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. On 2nd
Keep
down,
on running.
run with Lindsey. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, twos, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. On second down now, it's Lindsey, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Field goals are not to help you, kid.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're not if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full.
I can't hear you.
You want to make sure you run it, throw it
Is he a
safe,
better
take some
competitor
time
than
off,
me?
and eat it.
Duh.
Back now in Baltimore.
He scored. You didn't
It's
score.
the Ravens in control of the football.
Oh,
They've
not
also got the
rematch, but we
lead
didn't
as we
find
get
some
set
more money.
for the 4th. On 2nd and 9, Jackson, he'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the
Look at
proper
that,
place on a
Tim
given
Douglas
play.
on.
Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
He may try and run for this. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
He can run for it, and he will. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, that's
When
the
you tell me
feeling
to do
defense
something, I'm
has
not
when the
doing it.
quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him?
Von Miller, daddy.
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
I fumbled.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback.
Oh, yeah. I got an
running
interception.
back.
I didn't even know I got an
The ball can't be away
interception.
from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
I'm going to get a
If he
kick
doesn't
return on
take
this
care of
too.
it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
Stop letting your brother know what I'm
Second and
doing.
15 now. Lock.
That's why I just
Fight
picked
for
it
the
off, kid.
football, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Sean makes time go out. That's what he does every time.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And that will be incomplete.
Come on, Lamar.
They
You
weren't
can't do
scared
that.
to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Okay, let's decide here.
I'm not letting him get the ball the rest of
Not
this game.
extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw. Right? That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
What I tell you?
It's a fumble, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You're not getting the ball the rest of this game.
The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
I thought he
They
wanted
have possession.
to get the ball,
They
huh?
have it at the 30.
He got the ball, but what score?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke.
And a pick.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I want my money.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Stop running. I'm going to stop running.
No doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of... No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out.
I don't
It's loose. It's picked up.
William, who's paying the... William, who's paying the bet?
It's
him, Bobby.
Shop at the 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Domatal Pecco, the one to get him down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings
Because he
up
threw
3rd down.
3 straight picks in every other half.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Because you're always throwing it wrong.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to
I know
bring
he's
up
running
a
it.
4th down. Throwing now is Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
That's
It'll
okay.
Be a pickup of 16
But
and a Bronco 1st down.
He doesn't even know how to use his timeout. He only has 30 seconds left.
But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Another run by Lindsey. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the
take you
closing
3
seconds.
points.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Good game. But you got your ass. But you got your ass whooped.
I bet you I could. I know let's try run. Scott, come on.
What?